So I'm pretty sure everyone knows by now that at some point Apple is going to be releasing their very next iPad, the iPad 9th generation. Now, one reason why I love these iPads so much, the cheapest quote unquote iPads that Apple makes, is because they offer so much value in that specific low price tag, but they don't really skimp out on anything super crazy. Sometimes the display, sometimes the chipsets. But with this iPad 8th generation, Apple did actually improve a lot on what we could see and what we could, basically get for our money for that time. And this specific iPad, they skimped out on some things that I really didn't, find super crazy. Things like the camera, things like, maybe a little bit of Apple Pencil 2 support. But other than that, I'm totally fine with the iPad 8th generation. And I think for the price tag, it is definitely one of my favorite dollar per value standpoints that Apple has taken in the time being. But at some point, Apple is going to be releasing the iPad 9th generation. And there's not any super crazy leaks. There's not anything super crazy rumors. But I do kind of want to stir the pot and kind of throw my 2 cents into what I think Apple is going to be doing with these next version of iPads. Now, I've been following all the iPads. I've bought every single iPad that's ever came out, I think. And definitely, like I said before, the 6th, 7th, 8th generation iPads they've released were awesome. But with this 9th generation, I really think Apple is going to step away from this 10.2 inch design that they've been doing. And they're not going to go completely over to the bezel-less design. I don't see that happening. If they do that, then that'd be really, really interesting to me. But because the iPad Air 4 to basically the transition from the iPad Air 3 to the iPad Air 4, that kind of left an empty body that Apple kind of, postponed. I didn't think they were going to go and recycle that iPad Pro 10.5 inch design again with the iPad Air 3. I thought they were going to go with that bezel-less design, to be completely honest, just like they did with the iPad Pro. But honestly, they left a vacancy now, and that body that Apple pushed out, the iPad Air 3, is now vacant. Apple's not making any more of those, I don't think. So I truly do believe that iPad 10.2 inch is now going to be basically increasing the size to that iPad 10.5 inch, basically that we saw on the iPad Pro 10.5 inch, but also that iPad Air 3. So that's kind of what I'm saying. The screen resolution is going to be higher, the screen's going to look better, and it's going to be in an overall bigger size, which I'm sure a lot of people out there actually prefer. And that'll make a little bit less of a gap between, the cheapest iPad and some of the more expensive iPads. Now, with the iPad Mini 5 and eventually with the iPad Mini 6, I'm not too sure what Apple's going to do there either. I've heard rumors, again, I don't know. I just hear what you guys hear. And I've heard rumors that Apple's going to make kind of like an iPad Air 4, iPad Mini 6. That may be the case. I don't really know. I mean, that'd be very interesting if they were to do that. But I don't know what they're going to do with the iPad Mini lineup. I think they're going to keep it there for a while, but I think they're going to keep that iPad Mini 5 there for a little bit of time, a little bit longer than maybe even the iPad's 8th generation. So that's basically what I think the design is going to look like. We're still going to have, Touch ID. We're still going to have, I think, Apple Pencil 1 support, but I think that back camera is going to get an improvement. Basically what the iPad Air 3 had. It's going to be recycled back to that iPad 9th generation. It's probably, honestly, from what I'm hearing, it's probably still going to maintain that Apple A12X Bionic chip. So it's not going to get that Apple A14 chip or anything like that like the iPad Air 4 has. I think it's going to get that Apple A12X Bionic chip. And then, basically the iPad Pro 5th generation is going to come out at that time. So I think that's probably what the internals are going to be. It's going to be fast. It's going to be extremely powerful. The battery size should also get an update from what I'm seeing. It only makes sense because it's a bigger body. But knowing Apple, they may decrease it, but I doubt it. But the release date is kind of up in the air because Apple just released this thing, just a couple of months ago. So it's definitely not coming out like tomorrow or next month. I don't even think it's going to come out next year, to be completely honest. I think the soonest we could see it is like early 2022. But I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope Apple does release it next year. Again, they recycle the iPad Pros every year and a half. These iPad 8th, 7th, and 6th generations are a little bit sporadic. So it may actually come out next year as well, but I'm not really too sure. If I had to say it, it may come out next year, but most likely I think it's going to come out early 2022 or maybe even later 2022. But if we're lucky, we'll probably see it next year of some time. So that's pretty much what I know about these iPad 9th generations. Hopefully they don't, increase the price either. But if we have any more rumors or anything, I'll definitely keep you guys posted. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly, everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.